Yo, I swear, this might be the worst batch of 304s God have ever created, bro. Easily the worst batch of 304s. Keyword 304s. 304s. Like, this is what kind of, bruh. Remember, like, back in whatever happened to discretion? This is why there's certain women I will like not even touch with a pole, with a wooden pole, with a I would have touched these bitches with uh a 10-foot tall fencing pole, fencing sword, because this this thing where we having escorts telling and putting people's business out there, this is messing up. This is just messing up the whole game. I don't know if they just don't know that they're escorts, but we need we because now right now we're having this thing where 304s do not know their place. They don't know their place. SEX workers are not knowing their place. They're messing up the game. They're paying you for your discretion. They're paying you for your mess. First of all, you're messing up your own bag. And second of all, you're messing it up for a lot of these 304s out here that you think that people think that they're quote unquote making it on their own. No, they're selling themselves, and she's actually messing up that game for them too. Because you got these OnlyFans workers, these particularly these OnlyFans models that are revealing these putting these celebrities out there, or these IG models putting these, and they don't understand you're an escort. You're a S. They'll say they're an SEX worker too, but they don't under like the main part of it is when they pay you, you can't talk about what you do. But you got these OnlyFans bragging about their quote unquote lifestyle, putting their pictures up there and whatnot. This is ridiculous. Discretion. That's the main part of the job. Look, I will say, just in terms of the government, they need to just legalize prostitution, just so that we need to just make it normal, so we don't have these 304s putting church business out there. You know what I'm saying? In terms of using it as they think they can use that as leverage, even though it's making them look bad, but they're messing up the game. They're just messing up the game. Anyway, Cenat is suing OnlyFans model after she leaked messages of him allegedly paying $5K to have sex. Now, there's nothing wrong. I don't understand how she's trying to make him look wrong for buying her service while you're selling the service. This is crazy. This nonsense where they'll have like prostitution stings where basically they're not prosecuting the prostitute, they're prosecuting the Johns. Imagine. So I'm like, so what are we doing here now? So now what are we doing? Like, now, if we're doing drugs things, do we do we go after the people using the drugs, or what do they do? They go, or should we start prosecuting the drug users now? This is what we doing? Because I know they don't do that. They do these things now where basically, or in New York, where the Johns get arrested, but not the girl selling her service. Like, how does that work? Where I'm talking about, the drug dealer is immunized, but the person buying the drugs is getting arrested. That's basically what you would have with that logic, is what they would be telling me. So I saw this. Kai Cenat is a streamer, and apparently this OnlyFans broad, he paid for her services, told her to come through, but apparently she had pictures. I don't know if they're gonna show the pictures of the broad. Yeah, she showed pictures of her, whatever. Oh, look what she doing. Now she trying to act like she was abused. Nah, don't do. You see, these 304s messing up the whole game, guys. It's either MGTOW or passport, bro. No, f that. What did my man say? It's either you are a passport bro or you are a cleanup bro. That's it. That's it. Yeah. I don't know who said. Somebody has said that. But I saw it on like a reels, so I never got the name. I didn't come up with that, by the way. But that's some real stuff. But now what is she doing? Oh my God, man. Hold on. Let me open this up in another tab. Let me make this full screen. I'm sorry, guys. Let's this is ridiculous. What is she doing? So she has to so now she revealing the DMs. So now what? Can we just legalize prostitution? Just let's because right now because I don't think they understand that they don't realize that they're prostitutes. Like she does. I don't even think in her mind it computes that I'm a prostitute because what she's doing is this is a pure violation on her end. Like real, this is pure violation. And this shit where I remember even somebody in one of my comment sections in one of my videos where she was trying to say that it's actually logical to arrest the Johns, but not the prostitute. And I'm like, and she she tried to explain this shit. I was like, these hoes in America done lost their cotton picking mind, bro. These bitches done lost it. They've lost it in terms of just logic in reason. They've lost it. Like, man, because this is messing up the whole this whole thing. This is messing up the whole game. This is messing. They're paying you for your discretion. Somebody in the top comment said, selling punani hold the same weight as him buying it, but you want us to only shame him. This is crazy. This is what it is. And on top, and you know what makes it even worse? You'll have these ninjas out here that will shame men for buying. I'm talking about they act like just like the woman, or shame men for buying escorts. And I'm like, guys, they're damn near all of them are escorts, bro. It will be a dude talking about, man, I don't pay for it, and they'll be on child support talking about I don't pay for it. They've been divorced how many times, but they don't pay, guys. And anyway, that's first of all, that's a whole nother discussion. But let's go through this debacle here.
Help chasing weird ass shit going on right now, bro. But it's all right though. It's all right though, chat. I'll see you in court. Got you. Okay, listen to me. Okay, I can explain, bro. Listen to me, chat. I can explain, bro. I can explain. All right, chat. Some weird shit going on right now. Some weird clout chasing shit going on right now, bro. And you know what's so crazy? Do you know that shit was in the beginning of 2023? All the shit that y'all see right now, it's 2023 shit, bro.
Wait, this was from 2023? And she saved this shit, bro. He's saying this is from 2023, guys. I don't care if it was from December 2023. This is ridiculous. This is from 2023. I would say in a fair world, she should go to jail for this. But they don't put bitches in jail for stuff like that. So they feel like they have the freedom to do stupid stuff like this, man. This is ridiculous, man. Like this, because these be the same 304s that be all up in your comment section talking about they winning or black men need to do this. I'm talking about there's women I know talking about what ninjas need to do, and now all of a sudden everything's on sale at my house. Please go on my Facebook market. Man, if y'all don't stop. Sound like rent is due. And that's I mean, bruh. These 304s, you know what? I don't know why they got rid of pimps. Y'all hoes need pimps. Y'all hoes need pimps. Y'all pimp they can't. I don't know why they be prosecuting, charging pimps. These hoes need pimps. It's clear they need pimps because they don't know how to manage themselves. They're getting these so-called high deals with these quote unquote clients, but they don't even know how to save that money. This bitch got $5,000 for laying on your back, and she's still broke.
You feel me? Like, god damn, bro. But yeah, we're not gonna talk about it no more. Let's not talk about it. Flowers, rainbows, ice mice. Come on. All right, it's some dumb shit.
2023, guys. This is from 2023. Ain't that something, man? These hoes. Oh my god. These be the same ones. Be all up in your shit. Talk about what ninjas need. Well, they already show the statistics. Talk about 90% of particularly black women talking about that, how much they struggling. And you're just like, oh, these bitches be capping up on here on Instagram, Twitter, and beyond. Y'all struggling, okay. But talking about what we need to do, what laws we need, man.
Always taking people to court? Well, shit, I'm ready to take you to court, little P. Diddy Jr. Fuck you talking about? You tried to sell me to one of your homies and all that shit. Don't forget about I got
Sell? Or do you mean he probably told his boys like, yo, you can smash too, but she costs. What's wrong? That's and like I said, in a fair world, she would be stoned to death. This is why these bitches used to be stoned back in the day. Now it's all making sense. It's all making because people thought about, oh no, it was the but because you know what be messing up the game. It's not the liberals that be messing up the game. People think it's the conservatives because the conservatives be hypocrites behind closed doors. It'll be like conservatives messing with these 304s, and then like what would happen is like the modern day Pharisees are the conservatives, right? They will mess with these 304s behind closed doors, and then when their wife catches them with the with the 304, then they'll be like, "She's a harlot," and all of a sudden, and then she gets stoned to death. But then they found out that he was messing with the 304, and it ends up making all men look bad, but it was really one of those self-righteous men that like to talk down on people and act holier than thou, and they would take advantage of these 304s behind closed doors. Now, the more liberal men or the men of fairness were like, well, we got to make things fair. And now all of the regular dudes have to suffer from it. And that's why bitches don't get stoned anymore, because men would feel bad because girls like that would actually get taken advantage of by not necessarily by men of power, but these so-called self-righteous conservative men. Anyway, I deviated a little bit, but anyway, but this is why bitches used to be stoned. And or I'll say this is why bitches be ended up missing. Remember when I showed that video? What's it? It was like this girl talking about how her mom was a former stripper and how she was messing with a politician and she ended up getting murdered. I'm like, that's right. That's I think I know why, because she probably tried to extort that man, and that guy don't have no. We can't be doing that, because I tell you what, this girl right here that you see, if she was messing with a politician, and she probably is, she's probably messing with politicians as well, getting paid by politicians. She's not going to put them out there because she knows she's going to get killed. That's what be happening to 304s like that be putting certain business out there.
all that in the teeth too. Receipt for that too. Always taking people to court? Well, shit.
Okay, so let's see the receipts. Get in the car. No, he gave you $5K. Look in my neck, you scratch me up. And this is why I tell dudes, because I'll say this, I'm not necessarily into choking bitches while I'm having sex. Maybe I'm an old school type guy. I'm good with the regular stuff. A few different positions here and there, but all this stuff where they be, because women will ask you to do this stuff, choke me, slap me, spit in my mouth, and all this nonsense. You're just like this will happen to. they'll ask you to do stuff like that, and you'll be like, I don't, nah. Nah. And shout out to a homegirl that oh man, I don't know if I can put her Instagram. She put me onto game when I was a kid, because I was like, women ask men to do that? And she was like, yeah, there's nothing wrong. And I'm like, nah, that seemed like a setup. Because then she's gonna talk about, oh, you abused me, and then they'll take pictures of you, and meanwhile the marks came from when you guys were enjoying yourselves, but she's using that as leverage against you when you're not doing things her way. So she says the alleged text messages between Kai, Cenat, and OnlyFans model. He said, you flopping again? No, I'm eating with my friends right now. It's plus, but I'll slide after. How long? We just got here. You was taking so long. Damn, how long you think that I got this room for us? What should I do? I'm coming, I promise, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, you an escort. I don't know what she talking about. Oh, you try to you calling him P. Diddy Jr.? No, you're an escort. What is wrong with these hoes, man? This is why these hoes used to get stoned to death. Bro, man, oh my God. Anyways. Oh man, let me see. So why somebody sideswipe me and drive off 15 minutes? Okay. Oh, she got in a car accident. They letting you out, yeah. Okay, gave her the money, blah, blah, blah. I don't got cash. Out of the way, blah, blah, blah. So I don't know what she means by receipts, but yeah, he paid for your services. That's not well, like I remember the one woman in the comment section, she's trying to tell me that they should prosecute guys like that, but not the seller. Is the most ridiculous logic. But when you're dealing with women, you're dealing with when we talk about, it's like they're like black holes when it comes to logic. It's just it's a black hole. Oh man. She said these are the alleged text messages between Kai Cenat and the OnlyFans model. So right here, let's go to the comment section. They said, bro, you too big for not having an NDA. Yeah, I don't know. You gotta give like 304s like that. You gotta give them an NDA. Somebody said she don't even look worth $5,000, but she's still broke. I told you, it don't matter what you give the hoe. She's still gonna end up broke. She's still gonna feel like, oh, I got taken advantage of. They always think they get taken advantage of. Let me see. Somebody said, why would she announce her escort services? This is I do not this whole shit where you got escorts coming out afterwards. Where you got, oh, hold up, let me bring up my boy real quick. Let me bring up my boy real quick. Let me actually open it up in incognito so it doesn't mess up my I don't want to put that shit in my algorithm. Let me show you guys something real quick. Do you guys know the adult actor Rico Lewis? I think I'm saying his name. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. Something. I did a video on him. He's a very famous black male adult star. I think I'm saying his name right. Let me see. Jumper podcast. He did a show with Adam 22. Oh, hold on for a sec. Rico Lewis? Shoot, I don't know. I'm blanking on his name, but it was a black male porn star that literally he caught a case on set with a woman. I'm talking about he was on set with a woman, finished a scene with her, literally went to sleep and woke up with a grape charge. I'm like, when I saw that, I was like, bro, it's over. I made that video in like 20. Yeah, I made it in 2022. I was like, so P stars, porn stars can now get a grape case. I'm like, I'm like, of course, because when they take when people talk about the grape kit, the grape kit test, of course, she's gonna test positive for that. She literally just left a porn set. Of course, it's gonna come back positive for graping if she just left a porn set. They don't necessarily test for. They can't really measure that. They're just literally testing for if you just had sex or if there's any DNA left over from the guy that just took advantage of that allegedly took advantage of the girl. So now we're living in an era where escorts and porn stars can levy charges, can blackmail you. This is ridiculous. So somebody said, why do ninjas be tricking when they don't have to? But this is you got the problem is, particularly with ninjas, they don't understand how the world works. They don't understand why you'll have like these top executives, the finance people, why they use escorts. It's for discretion. They can't afford to be with a normie bitch that's gonna ruin your life, aka Jonathan Majors. This is why this time he did it right. He made sure he paid for Megan Good, paid for her services, put her on a 2-year, 1-year contract with with the possibility of extension. And if that doesn't work out, contract over, time to pay for a new one. They don't understand how, like, this is how most people in entertainment move anyways. They pay for the bitch. Now, the smart ones make sure they give the person an NDA as well. But it's clear that I don't know if Kai gave the whole NDA. Now, but particularly with ninjas, they don't understand. You got to give these hoes an NDA and you got to pay for them. You know what I mean? You got to make sure all your bases are covered, because they're just, women are just too much of an X factor. They're just too much of an X factor. Somebody said, if he bought your coochie and it was decent, why wouldn't he tell his homie to buy some of your coochie? He was supporting your business. This is like, she got the whole game. He was actually trying to help you out. But now like this is why I told dudes, Stop calling R. Kelly and these people sex traffickers. I'm like, they're not doing no sex trafficking, but you guys or don't be on Bill Cosby's case talking about he is sex trafficker, because that's not true. Because once they start putting these labels on these dudes, then these 304s are just going to grasp onto it. Now they're calling passport bros sex traffickers. Now they're calling Now you're literally recommending her service to one of your boys, so he can pay for you as well. And now you're calling that trafficking, and they're actually supporting your line of work. It's like I said, men dropped the ball on Bill Cosby and R. Kelly. I will stand on that. So that's another thing. But yeah, she's wild. She don't even understand how the game. She don't understand how the game works. She don't understand how the game works, man. He said, somebody said he tried to sell me when you was the one trying to sell yourself. Can't make this stuff up. Talking about this is all clearly consensual, but like I said, men dropped the ball with Bill Cosby and R. Kelly. I'm sorry. Because that's because like most men, they don't want to be seen as quote unquote creepy. But you gotta, if you don't tell the truth and you let certain things get attached to certain men, people are going to use that as the standard. And now we're dealing with stuff like this where bitches think they can put a Me Too case. You got a prostitute think they can put a Me Too case out there and she thinks it can stick. This is how delusional things have gotten. This is probably one of the most ridiculous stories I've ever had to cover on this channel.